So the CDC has come out now and said that Halloween trick-or-treating is not safe, and they are offering you alternative activities that you could be doing on Halloween this year to avoid catching the corona. Well, let's talk about it. I have some insight on this myself. Before I go any further, guys, if you enjoy my daily content here on YouTube, I encourage you could help support the ministry over on Patreon as little as $5 a month, patreon.com/conservative-truth. That link will get you exclusive access over 20 podcasts where I talk more about sensitive information. Plus, you get the alerts for anything that goes out on that platform. Again, that link in the description. YouTube's not going to alert you for every video that I do, guys. So when you get done watching me on this video, browse back to check the videos that you've missed. Please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe. And I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, Halloween 2020. CDC has come out now and released their official guidelines saying that, well, the traditional trick-or-treating, the door-to-door trick-or-treating, yeah, we don't want you doing that anymore. It's just not safe. So they've offered you other social distancing type of activities that could take its place. Now, they have deemed things such as regular door-to-door trick-or-treating not safe, costume parties not safe, just having a general party, with people over at the house, that's not safe either. Also, hay rides, traveling to rural towns and participating in hay rides that doesn't include members of your own family, not safe either. Instead, they're telling you to, you know what, you go to a pumpkin patch, you can go to a pumpkin patch, practice social distancing, make sure there's proper sanitation in place there, make sure you're way apart from anybody else there that's in the area. They also recommend virtual costume parties. That's right, virtual costume parties. Well, that sounds like fun, right? So you can do that. They said movie nights with the family instead as a nice little alternative to regular trick-or-treating. So they go on with this rest of this list, and I'll put a link down below. You guys can read the full listing of what they have here. But they also said this, that, and I said this when this whole thing first started. I'm like, look, the only time people should be wearing masks is when it's Halloween because people are wearing different costumes. It makes sense, right? Well, the CDC says that, well, don't think that a costume mask is going to take the place of a regular cloth face mask because it doesn't. A regular costume mask does not serve as a substitution for corona. So they said if you are going to wear a costume mask that you would have to wear a face covering underneath that, but they say that that could hinder your breathing. So they don't really recommend that very much either. Well, let me just say this. What about the regular mask? People have enough trouble breathing with the regular cloth mask on their face. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. You don't need to, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that, oh yeah, let's go ahead and stick a costume mask on top of the regular mask and you're double masked that way. That way you're not going to spread anything. I mean, these people are out of their mind. They're also recommending for safe versions of trick-or-treating. You can just put a little candy goodie bag, out at the end of the driveway where people would just come up, pick up the bag, and keep walking on. Now, let me say this. Personally, I don't care about Halloween. It's never been my favorite day. I don't celebrate the day. There's a lot of evil that's associated with that day. That's just me, though. I got nothing against anybody that wants to celebrate it, that wants to dress up. I'm not really so against dressing up. Just the whole thing with Halloween in general, what it represents, I don't really care so much. So, as a kid, we did other things. We went to the church. We did harvest nights. We did things like that. Alternative types of things to do on Halloween in case. But they're saying that it's not safe to go around because of corona, but where's the CDC been when they're talking about, well, what about just the danger of just going up to a random person's house not knowing what kind of candy they're going to give you? You guys remember that? The razor blades and all the other stuff that they could put in the candy? I mean, you would think that that would have been something that they would have paid a little bit more attention to. But no. Never any warnings about that ever. No, we're just too worried that you might catch the sniffles. That's more important. But, avoid all the other stuff. Don't go into the haunted houses now. That's not going to be safe either. I mean, they want to ruin everything. Again, I don't care what people want to do. I got nothing against anybody that wants to celebrate Halloween. That's on them. But I think it's funny that the CDC is telling us that, well, we can't do these things anymore. Eventually, people have to live their lives, no matter what. So expect the same thing for Thanksgiving. Expect the same thing for Christmas. They're going to have all their guidelines. And remember, it will not matter if there's a vaccine out or not. It's going to continue on this way for the foreseeable future. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section. What do you think about the CDC Halloween trick-or-treat guidelines? Again, I'll have a link down below in the description. You guys could read it in full. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.